You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
Thank you for joining me on the HighlyEvolvedPodcast Podcast. My name's Stefan, and you can find me on BitChute, Minds.com, Twitter, and Gab.com. Most importantly, subscribe me on YouTube because we can't stop the fight. We must continue fighting on the censorship and the banning, all right? On that note, let's start the show. In this episode, I want to discuss that what's going on in Venezuela, that everybody is evacuated from Venezuela. I read this article from Zero Hedge. I'll try to link the article in the description below if you're interested, but I just want to give my opinion on this. Like, it said that people in Venezuela are starting to flee. They're seeking asylum in neighboring country, Brazil, Colombia, even as far as Cuba or one of those island nations. Right? They're leaving. It's like a desert town right now in Venezuela. All right. It's like this. This is what like when you come from. I think Venezuela is a Catholic country, and if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm not right. Leave a comment in the description below. But I think most of South American country are all Catholic, right? This is what happened when you're a Catholic country, all right? They try to make you poor on purpose, right? When you're poor, right? When you're poor, who do you go to, right? You go to church. All right, you go to church, and what you do in a Catholic country church, you donate to the church. All right, even when you're poor, you give all your money to the church. This is what happened when the Catholic Church dominated a whole continent. All right, this is what I think. I think this is set purposely. All right, Catholic are controlling these countries in South America, and they're telling them not to help these people, right? Because if the people are very prosperous, there's no need for church anymore. So the church want to keep them poor, so they go to church, all right, pray to be better, right? Pray to have a prosperous life and give them money. So that's what people don't understand. You cannot be prosperous if you keep giving your church the money, all right? The Catholic Church have a lot of corruption. The Jesuit, all right? The Jesuit helped Hitler go to Argentina. I believe Argentina is a Catholic country as well, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So they harbored Nazis in Argentina, right? And then this is deep down to a deeper note, right? It's deep down to deeper note that I heard that the reason why we have in God we trust is because at that time the Nazi was losing to the Soviet Union, right? The communists, and what the communists is, they don't believe in religion. Right? Communists don't believe in religion. So by that, and the Pope told Eisenhower to write "In God We Trust" to instill this belief in God, so the Catholic Church will still have power, right? Because the Soviet Union don't like the Catholic Church, all right? And that's why they're embedded with the Nazis, and that's how Hitler escaped Germany, because they know they were losing, so they escaped Germany for Argentina, and the Pope told Eisenhower, this is deep stuff, guys, all right? I'm not saying for sure, this is alleged, right? That the Pope told Eisenhower that you do this, we'll give you the top Nazi scientists, and you give them a passport to go to your country and help them advance your technology, right? Why do you think, and it's called the Operation Paperclip, right? Operation Paperclip. Why do you think a lot of German scientists wind up in, especially California, right? JPL, Pasadena, there's a lot of German immigrants. Los Angeles was primarily German, right? Primarily German, all right? If you drive through Torrance, Wilmington, Westminster, all these towns have German names, and all these houses and these city I just named, they have German. Their architecture have like German influences. So it's obviously Operation Paperclip exists. So there's allegedly the Pope told Eisenhower to create Operation Paperclip, and that's how they got all these German scientists over here, right? But I digress on that. That's deep down. Let's dig into another hole. I'm talking about the Catholic influence in South America, right? These people are so religious. They're so entrusted with the church, right? That's the difference between Catholic and Christian, right? Christian tell you you're supposed to have a relationship with God inside of you, all right? The Catholic Church, they're telling their people to have a relationship with the church, all right? When having a relationship with the church, they have to donate all this money to the church. This is why the Catholic Church have so much money. And what I don't get is that the fire in France, the Notre Dame, why are they taking donations? The church have so much money to rebuild that. All right, the Catholic Church, they're loaded. They're rich. All right, the Catholic Church is super rich. And they're asking donation for this? I don't understand that. I do understand it, but they don't want to expose themselves what they are. All right. They're I'm sorry if you're Catholic over there. I'm just gonna let you know. All right, I'm sorry, but it's just a bastardized version of Christianity. That's what it is. The real God that they worship is the Dagon God, the fish God. All right, that's what it is. I'm sorry. It's like it's anything but religious. It's just an embodiment of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire just transitioned to a religious organization. They're still an empire. Why do you think the Catholic Church is so dominant in so many regions of the world? Because it's an empire. All right, people might contest me on that. People might battle me on that, but say it is what it is. They have so many influence in so many countries. The Catholic Church. All right, go to a South American country. Tell me there's no Catholic over there. All right, most of them are Catholic. All right, and most of them are poor, and they're intentionally poor like that because they want the citizens in this country to be dependent on the church. If there's despondent, desperateness, or ill will, people will turn to the church. All right. And they will donate to the church to get prosperity. All right, that's why they intentionally set these people poor. That's why they never built schools, never offered job, never offered anything for these countries. That's why we had to deal with the problem we're dealing with right now in America. We had to pick up the slacks because these countries are not taking care of their people. All right, I'm sick and tired of that. They have to take care of their people. And going back to the tariff, man, I think Trump should just put the tariff on, man. But apparently the tariff's coming off. But I digress on that, all right? But apparently, Venezuelan people don't know the Venezuelan. They try to conflate this with Trump. It's Trump's fault. It's not Trump's fault, all right? If anything, it's Hugo Chavez's fault back in 1998. Ever since they convert to socialism. All right, that's where the problem starts. All right, and now Hugo Chavez is dead. He didn't have a guideline on how to go things. So Nicolas Maduro took over. I don't know what to do. Right, and the country is in turmoil. Right, it started ever since Hugo Chavez got into office. It's not Trump's fault. Trump was an innocent bystander. How is it his fault? He wasn't even in politics at that time. He ain't got no power and control at that time in 1998. All right. It's all stemming from, if it wasn't for socialism. Socialism does not work. All right, that's the point of socialism. And people don't understand. Venezuela are falling apart. And over here in the state, they're fighting for socialism. You guys are gotta be kidding me. You guys are so stupid to fight for socialism. Have you seen what's going on in the world right now? Never mind. The American general public is too stupid to know about this stuff. They don't like to know what's going on in world current event. All right. It's not their forte, all right? They're too busy tweeting, going on Instagram, sharing pictures, all right, buying sneakers, driving cars, all this stuff, all right, to be distracted from what's really going on. These people are really distracted, all right? And I think people are starting to wake up. I hope people are starting waking up because at the rate we're going right now, there's probably no hope for humanity, all right? And I'm trying my best to wake people up, to influence people, to wake people up and what type of world they're living in, all right? It's not a dream. Stop living a dream and focus in reality. That's what it is. Stop fantasizing, all right? Look what happened in Venezuela. Everybody's leaving. Venezuela used to be a rich country, a prosperous country. Now is dead right now. There's hardly any people in the street, all right? They're fighting with each other. The government is begging for stuff now is ridiculous. All right, but YouTube don't want nobody to know about this. That's why they demonetize my channel and all the channels that's like mine. All right, that tell the truth. All right, and because of that, right? I'm not bound by any outside interference. That means I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. That means I can say whatever I want without being bounded by them. All right, because of that, I'm not taking any donations because the point of this channel is to wake people up, bring them back to reality. All right. Make them aware of what type of world they're living in, all right? If you like what I'm saying and like my message, please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on BitChute. Subscribe me on BitChute, all right? You just don't watch the video. Just give a little subscribe, right? Not only BitChute, but we must keep fighting in YouTube. So keep subscribing on YouTube. It helps me a lot because when you subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos so I could reach to more people and get the message across, right? So on that note, guys, let me know what you think. Leave your message below. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan. And on that note, guys, I know your time is precious, and I try not to waste any of your time. My name is Stefan. I said that too many times. Redundant. All right? And you guys have a good day. Peace.